I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put dog shit in his car. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys wanted more story time, so here I am with another story time. I'm gonna edit obviously all the ums and shit out, but whatever. I have a list of story times that I could tell you guys, and I told my cousin the one that I was gonna do, and she was like, maybe you shouldn't do that one because it's pretty psychotic. And I was like, well, I don't give a shit. Pun intended. But I do give a shit. And anyways, we'll get into that. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about the time I put shit in my ex's car. And yeah, so let's just get into it. So a little background or like backstory. I basically was best friends with this guy for like 4 years. And then we ended up dating. You know, I honestly thought he was going to be like, you know, everyone says you should date your best friend. So I thought that it was going to be like the best relationship I would ever be in, and it definitely was not. And like, even though I was out of his league, as everyone told me, that still wasn't enough to literally like make him like the Prince Charming that I really hoped that he would be. But anyways, you know, as a girl, when you have that gut feeling that a guy is lying to you, like if you ask them if they've hooked up with someone and they like swear to you no, but it just stays in the back of your head, like I really feel like something has happened. Well, that's basically what happened between us. He was just friends with this girl, and she, you know, I don't want to say like I'm like more attractive than her because that sounds like really fucked up. Like I was, and I honestly didn't think that she was going to be any type of factor that he would like basically cheat on me with her. But guys are guys, and they're gonna do some dog shit if they want to. Basically, I asked him, has anything ever happened with y'all? They were like just friends, and he was like, no, I swear nothing's ever happened, so blah 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 blah. Fast forward, 1.5 years goes by. We would break up. We were very on and off, like really toxic relationship, and I'm so glad that it's over. But like every time we would break up, he would like hang out with her, and like I really didn't have a problem with it because I honestly didn't think anything was happening, obviously, because if I did, that wouldn't have happened. But basically, every time we would break up, he would like hang out with this girl, and I like I said, I didn't think anything was going on between them, and he would promise me that nothing had ever happened between them, and he was not interested in her like that at all. So I was like, fuck it, y'all can be friends. So fast forward, one day I'm like on his phone and I'm going to his Twitter, and in his Twitter he like searched her, and I'm just like, why are you searching her? Like, what do you want to see? Like, you care that much about what she's posting that you want to go like see what's on her page? That's just sketchy to me. Like, my man doesn't need to be searching up what another girl is doing. Like, not that it's insecure, but it's just like when this girl's already in the back of your head and you're thinking like something doesn't seem right, and then he's like searching her page, you're gonna put 2 and 2 together and be like, something's not right. So that pissed me off. He promised it was nothing, like literally swore on his mom's life, which is really fucked up because she would be dead if our word was that strong. So whatever. So fast forward, and I don't even know how it gets brought up, but basically a couple weeks later, a friend like tells me like, oh girl, like I don't know why you keep staying with him anyways, because he does the same thing to blah 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 blah. He like keeps going back to her every time y'all break up. And I was like, what do you mean he keeps going back to her every time we break up? I was like, they're just friends. And my friend was like, no, they are not just friends. They are like more than just friends. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, that's not true. I've talked to him about this, and it might seem like that to y'all, that they're more, but like they've never done anything. And literally my friend was like, no, Marissa, like I'm 100% positive that they have hooked up. They've been hooking up. When y'all like break up or whatever, they like hook up. And I'm like, that's not true. There's like no way. He wouldn't lie to me about this for over 1 year. He just wouldn't. And I had a lot of faith in him because like I said, we were best friends for a very long time. He was like the person that I would like text all day, every day. God bless you, baby. He was like the person that I would text like all day, every day, even before we got together. He was the person I would hang out with every single day, even before we got together. And then when we got together, it got even more inseparable. So I literally didn't think this guy was like capable of lying to me. And I told him so much shit that I knew would disappoint him. But I was honest. I was always honest. Like, so when she said that, I literally was one of those girls that is so stupid that I was like, that is not true. Like, I'm sorry, but like, he wouldn't lie to me. And like, I have never been that girl. I will never be that girl again, because they will lie to you. Doesn't matter how well you know them. It doesn't matter how good your relationship is or isn't. Like, they will lie to you. And so I basically like confronted him, and I was like, why is so-and-so saying that you and blah 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 have like hooked up several times before? He's like, I don't fucking know, that girl's weird, like I would never hook up with her, I don't know why she's telling people that. And so I don't know why I was acting so stupid. I believed him. I was like, okay, boom, he wouldn't lie to me, he would tell me. And I even told him, like, I'm not gonna be mad. You know when they say like, oh, I'm not gonna be mad, just to get it out of them? I literally was like that. I was like, I'm not gonna get mad. So he lied to me, and basically I believed him, and I told my friend, like, you're tripping, I want proof, if there is proof. And she's like, well, I don't have proof. So then I texted another mutual friend of me and the girls. I need to catch my breath. I was like running down the stairs. Fat girl problems.
Oh God.
Okay, so then I decided to text a mutual friend of me and the girls, who was like closer to me, because we'd been hanging out like a lot and like doing a lot of shit together throughout that summer. And I was like, hey, have blah 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 and blah blah like hooked up before? And she's like, yeah, why? And I was like, I was shook, y'all. I was like, no, this is not true. I was like, where's everyone getting this information from? That can't be true. And I just didn't believe it at all. And then I texted the guy again, and I was like, okay, so this person and this person both say it. You need to tell me the truth if it's the truth. And y'all, I don't know why I was being so stupid. Like, you know, when you're just been in someone's life for so long, you want to believe that they are not going to lie to you about something like this. And you want to believe that when you had those late night conversations about this, that they were being honest and not lying straight up in your face. So I literally tried to like believe him with everything in me. And I told her, I was like, let me see. She literally sent me screenshots of conversations that the girl sent her talking about him. Like, I don't know why blah blah keeps doing this to me. Every time he gets back with Marissa, he pretends like I'm not even there, and you know, he takes me out on dates and we fuck and we this and we that, and then he just ends up getting right back with Marissa like the next couple of days. So I'm reading this and I'm literally like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I had no idea about this. I've let you be her friend. You have been her friend right in front of my face, and y'all have been like low-key like fuck buddies for this whole time. I just felt like really betrayed. I tell him that I just got those screenshots. He's saying it's all bullshit, it's all lies. She's obsessed with him. She wants him so bad. She's been obsessed with him. I take it upon myself and I messaged the girl and I'm like, have you and blah blah had sex? She said no. And honestly, if someone asked me if I had sex with their man, I'd be like, girl, no. Like, what the heck? Why are you asking me that? You know, I wouldn't just be like, no. So she wanted to avoid the situation. And I had a feeling that he messaged her and was like, you better not tell her that we did anything or blah, blah, blah. Because he's fucking psychotic and stupid. So then I'm like, okay, she said no. So then I literally was almost gonna just drop it and leave it alone. But then I was like, no, something is telling me like I need to find out if they've done anything or not. And this is like my opportunity to do it, or else it's gonna stay on my mind. Both of my friends have evidence that it's happened. He is telling me that it has not happened, and I want to believe him so bad, but like there's basically proof. Like, I don't know, I was just being that stupid girl that literally did not want to believe it at all. So I messaged her again and I'm like, literally, this is girl code. I would not have a problem with you if y'all did anything. My problem would be with him. But I don't want to stay with someone who's lying to me, who's been lying to me, and who would disrespect me so much that they would do that. Be friends with you still, blah, blah, blah. So I basically just told her, like, this is girl code. If you needed this information from me, I would definitely tell you. It's not your fault at all. He's the liar. He's the one that owes me trust. And, you know, just please let me know. So then she sent me her work phone number and was like, you can call me and we can talk about it. So basically I call her and she confirmed everything I needed to know. And, you know, afterwards I called him and I like went really off on him, and he told me she was still lying. He was still lying to my face, but at this point I heard it from the horse's mouth. That's all I needed to know. along with everything else I had added up, I knew that it was the truth. So that day got really, really crazy. I met up with him, confronted him, and I'm not going to even go into details about what that day happened because that's not what the story is about, but I went off so y'all can know that. I like don't even want y'all to know how crazy I am, so we'll end it at that. But then like a couple weeks later, it was still like on my mind and my heart so bad. It was like I lost my boyfriend, but most importantly I lost my best friend. Like he was like literally my best friend all throughout high school, and like we hung out like every single day, you know. It was like we experienced so many things together that I was like so sad that I had to like end that chapter, but I don't deal with that kind of shit at all. And so it really sucked, and I was just like so upset. Y'all don't even know. It wasn't even the fact that like we broke up. It was just the fact that like I can't let you back in my life because you lied to me so badly. Like you're not a best friend if you're gonna do that to somebody. So one day I got this great idea that I wanted to like do something that like would like just a vendetta. Like I just had a vendetta, and I was like, what can I do? And then me and my friend were just talking about it, and I was literally like, I want to like fuck up his car. And my friend was like, no, you'll get in a lot of trouble for that, don't do that. So I didn't do that. But then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put dog shit in his car. And she was like, that is such a great idea, like I'll go with you. So we literally waited for it to get like nighttime. I gathered some dog shit, which sounds super weird and gross or whatever, but I got like a sandwich bag, got dog shit in it, and we literally like drove to his house. We put on like hoodies and shit. Like we were literally looking like we were gonna rob somebody's house, and this was like a white ass neighborhood, so we're lucky nobody called the fucking cops. We parked like 5 houses down on the street with the lights off.
I'll grab the ladder.
And the good thing is he has a Jeep, so you can like unzip the like back of the car, and I knew that. So I fucking like pull up, I walk outside, and like what was so scary about it is like my adrenaline was like pump, 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 pump. And his neighbor was outside, and his neighbor literally saw me, didn't say anything, but I was like, damn, his neighbor's gonna say like 2 girls pulled in and were like snooping around in the car, so he's gonna know it was me. But I basically like went up to his Jeep, I unzipped the little thing in the window, and I put the dog shit in the very like back of his car, like the trunk, and I like literally smeared it all over the carpet, and then I just zipped it back up, went on about my day, and that was that. If you ever found out, I'm sure it smelled like awful, especially in this Texas heat. The car was probably steaming and boiling, and he was like driving around in dog shit. So that was my story about the time I put dog shit in my ex-boyfriend's car for basically cheating and lying to me. So don't fuck with me, basically. And yeah, that was like kind of crazy, kind of weird, kind of psychotic. I get it, but I was really hurt, and I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to see him. I just wanted to make him feel like shit. So if I can't make him feel like shit, I was going to make him smell like shit. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you guys want more story times, just let me know. I got plenty. They're crazy. They're weird. And yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you want more story times. The things you do for a thumbnail. That shit was good. Oh, you still there?